What it do? What it do? It's your boy VX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming Madden NFL 19 Field the Dreams Custom Franchise Mode Season 2, Week 11. I have my New England Patriots sitting at 7-2, going up against the New York Giants. Looking to improve my record. All right, let's go. Saquon's looking good. Okay.
All right, Coach. Thank you. EA Sports coverage of the
EA
National
got
Football
some
League
mode.
brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
and I get the
NFL
ball first.
game,
We all know how I hate to receive the ball first.
You name it,
But it is what it is.
as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Oh, nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Oh, nah. Oh, so you can move guys all the way around here. Move them all over. Why? Why would you do that?
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, alert it, tag 53. Set, lady. Hey, go here.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Look at the spin. Balance. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Hurry up, get set.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Take the left in the dust. Inside us.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yo, Danny, what's going on with you, baby boy? How's everything moving, bro? Ooh, I gotta switch that up.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
And I threw the high point pass. That's the crazy part. Did I throw the high point pass? Yeah, I did.
Gronkowski, the intended receiver. Certainly not how they
At least I thought I did.
Opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Shit, that's definitely what's up, man. About time, man. What I was gonna say, what mode you playing?
Following the interception here, Rivers to Barkley on the check down. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase.
Oh, it stays on for an hour and then cuts off? He's having that fan issue, right? Or some shit like that?
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Second and 10 now from the 27. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
There we go. Good user swat. There we go.
He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed.
What's the cheapest you've seen on here? That's what I was going to suggest to go to, either there. They got another app too. I forgot the name of it. Where people sell stuff and shit.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Yeah, it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee
maybe
you,
the girls.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Uh-oh. They paused on me. Why?
Set. Lady. 21. White. 11.
To throw on second down is Stafford.
What am I doing, man? Come on, BX. Better than that, bro.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
I don't know what's going on here.
He was looking for Edelman there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready. Delta.
Yeah. Get it.
On the
Three took him out.
ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Right.
And he'll take this one down to the
can't hear you.
36. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it
Hey,
to the
Jonathan, what's going
outside,
on, man?
trying to get to the perimeter,
Hey,
but
Danny,
there's
that's not
a
bad,
lot of
man.
room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. He's going to air one out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the
Way to
return
get that
goes
back.
up to his own 17-yard line. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Big time. I needed that, man. I'm over here playing retarded, man. Like, I don't know why. And I don't have to. I'm making it much tougher on myself.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Double, set. Go here. Drill right.
On second down, here's Stafford. Philip Dorsett.
Let's go, Dorsett.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, Jonathan. If I can run that ball well, man, I'm definitely going to be able to air it out. And right now it looks like he's susceptible to the outside run. He can't contain that.
1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll run it here. This is James White, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first
gotta ask
quarter
mommy.
of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Four down, tag 53. Set, lady. 53. Go here. Zebra.
Out of the gun, Stafford. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hurry.
They'll try and run for it on
Let's
first
go,
and
baby.
goal. That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots
Let's
score.
go.
Sony Michel, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Yeah. He said he drinks jet fuel. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sony is definitely nice, man.
Now out to
He's
kick it
definitely
away.
nice. I like James White too, man, but I don't know, man. Sony is just
And
my
this will
feel,
not
man. I
be
get a better feel with
returnable.
him.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah,
Nice.
wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff?
He's got daylight. The 20.
All right, that's the second time he's ran that play. So we got to watch that. I know what to look for next time.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that
I think I got to utilize him for that then. Because I really don't utilize him like that at all.
Starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Check. Four down. Four down, tag 53.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Set. 180. 22. Go here.
On first down, Stafford here. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A give. This is Michelle.
Let's go, Sony. Out here.
But he does reach the 5.
Looking good. Snoopy Lee, what's up, man? You don't want this smoke, man.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Yo, Sony is a problem.
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Let's go.
Michelle, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established his run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Shepard. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, here's Barkley.
Let's go. Way to get to him.
Brought down at the 32.
Way to get to him.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down.
Good one.
He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman.
Nice one, nice one, nice one.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rivers now going for it all. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10.
Give me that. Let's go. Stephon Gilmore.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Tag 58 here, tag 58. Zero. 4 down. Hey.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Let's go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
That should have been a much cleaner cut.
Yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Yo, Scorpio, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in, man. Yes, sir. Need these Pats to stay aggressive here. Need them to stay aggressive.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And able to find Dorsett. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Stafford.
I should have threw it to Dorsett. I had him.
And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a
I had Mr. Dorsett.
Timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I definitely had Dorsett.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
21. Double right. Hey, go here. Jumbo, jumbo.
Looks like he's in a man-to-man.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
11. Keep it there. 21.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Wrong damn button, man.
Here in this half, it's
Wrong button.
Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
That's all right,
Well, it's
BX.
third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play.
That's all
offensively.
right.
But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The throw to the left side caught by Coleman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Hey! White!
First down, Rivers. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Play action now. Rivers looking for Shepard deep. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, Rivers. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the kick by Rosas is good. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll start, and now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Patriots have it. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Who's that play I wanted to
No
do?
gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
What was it? Was it wing pair? Wing pair. And I need to swap Gronk to the outside. There we go.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Double, 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 set. Zebra.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Oh, I forgot.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A first down throw here for Rivers. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Oh, look at that. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
First down carry for Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a
All right, good
loss of
stop, good stop.
1.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible.
Shit, I'm on it, Andrew. I'm on it. I'm trying over here.
Good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the ground, Michel, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Gets through and now an opening.
Let's go, Sony. Oh, that's James White right there. My fault.
Back-to-back nice plays.
My fault, Mr. White.
That time and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
10, 32.
On first down at Stafford. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, Red. Set. Red 80. Zebra.
From the gun, Stafford. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, go here.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Give him 3 on the game there, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rivers now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Rivers now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Rivers now from the 50. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Rivers. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Play fake. Rivers. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Michelle, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop. New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
10, 10. Set. 180.
Play action. Stafford. Forced out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off
Stafford, man, just killing my statistics.
The intended target. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing Rivers.
I mistimed that.
And he'll go down before getting this
that was me right
30.
there.
An excellent pick
That
up
was
of
me.
34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here's Rivers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds Beckham complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Hey!
On 1st and 10, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Steps away to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if this popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the point.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage? Or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. Flushed out right. And he's got his man, Beckham. Giants.
They gave him that little nasty work.
Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
yeah,
you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Give me radar. 10.
Throwing here, Stafford. Wide open receiver, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Way to get it back, man.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here we go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
All right, good game, man. Good game, Giants. The Fireman 85, good game. Southside on me.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Right.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for New England, they
Let me
continue
just check
to
out
put
the stats
themselves
real
in
quick.
position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they will hit the road next
Stafford
week
looked
to
good,
take
11 for
on the
19.
Miami Dolphins.
I think 4
Meanwhile, for the
interceptions, man.
Giants, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games.
Right, let's go.
And they'll try to rebound
man.
next week on the road.
I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Jonathan, yeah, that was, you know, the funny thing about it, man, I was covering the ball and I didn't really mean to like push that right stick forward. But I have a habit of doing that at times. So I gotta stop doing that. But thanks for tuning in, man. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, definitely hit that follow button and or like the page. You can follow my other social media links. You can follow my YouTube at BXBrothers730. Follow me on Twitter, on Twitch, BXBrothers718. Until next time, peace.